Coach, you know how hard it is to win opening night on the road. I mean, heck, it's been decades since the Cavs had done that. What was it about your team tonight that your competitiveness won out?
I mean, you can't speak less about, those final 3 minutes of the game. Being down, and everybody in their own way did what they had to do. We got stops. Donovan had big steals on both ends. Isaac, Max, guy for guy made a play. And even if it's a small thing that might not go on the stat sheet, it's a key and a trigger to our defense. Evan Mobley switching out on that last possession, forcing a tough shot, the pull-up. Not many fives can do that at the end of the game and make a guy like Cam, who was kicking tail, take a shot like that. So it was, everybody, from top to bottom contributed and gave us a chance at the end.
Max with 7 threes in his debut, franchise record for an NBA debut. What can you say just about him coming out there tonight?
I think he came out to set a tone and with a purpose. It was, from our conversations about what we needed from him, but beyond the threes, because I think we expected that, he had 12 defensive rebounds. So we're going to go and play small basketball, and we talked about how important it was to finish possessions. And, Max goes out, plays the power forward all night long and gets 12 defensive rebounds to help us finish possessions off. So, to me, it's more about just the shooting with him. He makes shots. That's what he does. But to go find those boards and help us finish possessions. And then he had a huge block down the stretch also. So he played a whole game. And, his grit and toughness, that's leadership style. And our guys will continue to follow.
He shot well. Some of the shots, though, he's taking tough ones. He's shooting on the move, and this is stuff that he's done throughout his career. How green is the light?
Neon. Yeah, you don't have a light green enough. He makes shots, and he makes difficult ones. He knows how to create separation, and he works on it. That's the thing is, when you watch Max work out, none of his shots in the game look different than his workout. He's full speed, he's elevating, he's creating that separation. So you can test he doesn't see you because he's repped it so many times.
Anything else in the room?
Yeah, Darius, 6 turnovers tonight. I know you look a little bit exhausted at times. We had to miss those couple of preseason games. Saw late in the game during the timeout, Donovan put his arm around him. Sort of what you saw from Darius tonight, and sort of what do you talk to him about as he's having a little bit of a tough time?
I think, what we asked him to do was difficult. He didn't get a lot of reps, obviously, in the preseason, even in practice time before this game, and then go out and play full speed. That's not easy to do in the NBA. So he'll catch his rhythm. And, again, we just got to make sure, we take our time and get him as healthy as we can.
Max has some experience in previous off running 2-man action with Dan, developing chemistry with them, seemingly overnight. What have you seen as far as those two guys playing out?
I think they have high basketball IQ, so they know how to play the game. They know how to read defenses and have great instincts. So, it's 2 highly intelligent basketball players that can read defenses' mistakes quickly. And I think that's the thing is because Max plays at that speed, Evan has to process a lot really, really quick. And he has to see where the defense is, and then he has to watch where Max is going and to react to it. But it hasn't been overnight. They've worked out together on the court. They've watched film together to kind of figure out and talk about, why I'm going to do this. So that's only going to get better. But this is something that they've put a ton of time in already.
You talked about the pace pregame. I think a bunch of transition threes in the opening few minutes. What did you think about sort of the pace and the tempo?
Again, we're a ball control team in my mind. I still like us to be able to play more in the half court, and some of those pace or quick shots we took led to opportunities for them, right? So us playing at pace, again, is not shooting quickly. It's getting the ball across half court more quickly than we have in the past, and then staying in those actions. I do feel like we'll watch it, but shot selection led to, especially in the first half, some easy opportunities for them. I think they had 18 fast break points in the first half. That's too many, right? And it's too many opportunities. So again, quicker, but not in a hurry, and then always conscious of shot selection.